Tasmili village exists in reality, it was originally created as part of the story. I know this may be difficult to believe, but do you understand so far? Yes. Then we talk about Oso Castle. Apparently, long ago, a kingdom existed on this island, centered around the king of Oso. However, when we arrived on the white ship, the people of this kingdom were gone. It seems they had left the islands, fearing the dragons eventually awakening someday. Before boarding the white ship, Princess Hannah was an infant who had lost her mother and father. Upon coming to these islands, she was given to the Magypsies to raise, and given the role of Princess of Oso Castle. Wes and Kappa, being her retainers, was another part of the fabricated story. Oso Castle is one of the few and precious relics of this island's past. We crafted our story in haste, so the people inside it have very little past or history. Have you noticed no one in Tasmania can talk about things from 100 or 1,000 years ago? In truth, we had wanted to create an entire plethora of myths and legends, but our story was made in such a hurry that we weren't able to. It's a real shame. I'm sure that much of what I'm saying you'd rather not hear, but it's the truth. Have you listened to everything so far? Yes. Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? Truthfully, we had no idea how Tasmili village will turn out, but things actually went rather well. The people who had arrived on the white ship had fully taken to their new identities. They believed they had always lived together peacefully. It was when a person by the name of Porky stumbled upon these islands that everything started to go amok. It seems he used a time distorter machine to travel through time and space at will. However, he was apparently shut out from all other times and spaces, and tumbled into this era and these islands. Even worse, he used his time distorter to bring many people from other eras here. The Pigmasks, as well as everyone in Newport City, were all brought here and brainwashed by Porky. This Porky fellow seems to view these islands as his own personal toy box, with which he can do anything he wants. He would take animals apart and recombine them to make creepy new chimeras. As a childlike dictator, he began doing whatever he pleased, including building Thunder Tower and forming his own army. Porky eventually learned the white ship's secret because of a traitor among the Magypsies. Do you understand everything about the intruder known as Porky? Yes. This traitor was Lokria, the 7th Magypsy, and the only one you haven't met yet. After Lokria joins forces with Porky learned about the white ship people and the secret of the sleeping dragon. Porky decided to pull the needles to wake the dragon, so he could use the power for himself. The dragon is the power of the very earth itself, you see. It's said that whoever pulls the sealing needles will become the dragon's master. However, only a very select few are capable of pulling the dragon's needles. Apparently, neither the Magypsies nor Porky have that capability. Yet the needles are being pulled now. That means Porky is somehow controlling someone who can control the dragon's power. We have to put a stop to Porky's antics. If we don't, the world will be completely destroyed again, and it will spell the true end for everything. Poor Porky, that might be the ultimate pleasure, but we can't allow it to happen. We, the last handful of people there are, absolutely cannot allow it to happen. Lucas, it seems you're a chosen one with the ability to pull the needle, stealing the dragon away. You must pull the dark dragon's needle with your own hands, and pass your heart onto the dragon. Let this be my one and only order to you, as your leader. Do you understand everything about the dragon's awakening? Yes. I hear that 6 of the dragon's needles have been already pulled. Deep in the earth, the dragon is likely beginning to stir from its sleep now. Supposedly, the last needle is somewhere here in Newport City. Porky has been gathering everything that lives on these islands into Newport City to prepare for the final needle's pulling. It's possible that he's planning to hold one final twisted party. But now's our chance to change this looming crisis into a golden opportunity. All things may come to an end, or new and bountiful things may begin. Wouldn't you like to help that happen? Lucas. You were once a weak, fragile boy, but now you have been given a tremendous role to fulfill. Now you know everything, including everything I'm sure you'd rather not know. The time has come for you to save the future of all life as we know it. God won't make you bear more than you can carry. I'm sure you've heard that phrase before. Know that you aren't fighting alone. Everyone, and I do mean everyone, will lend you their support. That was a long story, but that is the end of everything I have to tell you. Did you understand it all? Yes. Only the Gypsies really know the Needle's location, so I don't know where to find them. But from the way Porky and the others have been acting, I would say they're now very close to reaching the 7th Needle. Please, Lucas, be the one who pulls the final needle. Porky issues his orders from the 100th floor of the Empire Porky building. Start by jumping into the fray and storming the building. After that, you can start looking for clues. It's been such a long time since I've spoken to anyone, and now I'm exhausted. This stink bug should remember everything I've just said. Take him with you. That way, if you happen to forget anything I've said here, you can ask him to repeat it. Will you go with him, Mr. Stinkbug? Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about me. If your battle goes well, I'm sure I'll regain my freedom. Just as everyone else will. Be confident in yourself and go for it. Oh, jeez. My throat's all bleh. All gross. Oh, that's the end of that. Yes. Please save. Oh no. Ooh, PK Freeze Omega. Oops. Come on now. Poisoned. Come on now. That was close. Oh, 52? I should probably heal. There we go. Everyone's all maxed out. Great. Oops. I didn't want to do that. There we go. Let's see what Starstorm can do. Ooh. Dang. Sweet. Wait. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Oh, wait, no, not that. Magnets. No PP. There we go. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's go. Uh-oh. That's when Nue and 8 hiss. Oh, what a pleasure it is to see you again. No, wait. Long time no see, Facade says. I say Nue to you. For I will now give you thoroughly destructive damage. He goes on to say. I've been remade into an incredible, fiercely powerful, and dangerous ultimate weapon. Therefore, I will absolutely, unquestionably be victorious over you, is what Facade says. What's more, I will put an end to your tail. I will give you damage, and then provide you with even more damage until you are soundly defeated, is what Facade says. Now then, here I come. Facade is not ready to fight. Here he comes. Oh, bye. Miracle Facade. Suddenly attacks. Oh boy. Oh boy. It was no good. No good. Speed this up real quick. Tell me why.